Everybody, this is your boy JRE from Pinoy and a Half. Thank you for all the love and support. We are available in Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts. So hope you enjoyed this episode and let's go.
It's King Kenny Slay from Pinoy and a Half.
It's your boy JRE and we have a special guest. Introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. The man of many names. Popo. Omnipotent. Odin. MS Genius. Yeah, all right. Michael Swift. Yeah, I have so many names, but yeah, y'all can call me Popo.
He's basically basically the Diddy of K-pop YouTube.
The African Jeremy, what's his name? The guy Jeremy what?
Where are you going with this? The African what? Jeremy Scott or something?
Jeremy. No. What's his name? The guy from X Videos, Jeremy.
Oh my god,
12-inch
this
guy.
man.
What's his name? Bro, it's messing up.
Ron Jeremy.
Yeah.
Ron Jeremy.
AKA the African Ron Jeremy.
African Ron. This dude, who's mad?
Whose man is this?
So thank you for accepting our, being our next special guest.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
We're going way back, man.
Yo, these
Mr.
are
Popo. Bro, I'm gonna call you Mr. Popo no matter what.
OG.
That's how I was introduced to you. That's how I used to fap to your videos.
I did not
That's
fap
how
to
I
the
learned.
videos.
I always knew you as Popo. Like,
Yes,
man,
sir.
I learned so much from the guy. I love your content since, when I first started, I would ask you for advice, how to do YouTube, how to
for
get
real?
away from strikes,
I remember those days.
how to...
What the fuck? Y'all heard that?
Yeah, tell your dogs to shut the fuck up. This
there
is
was
a
a
podcast.
gunshot.
They're not the guests here.
I think there was a gunshot.
There was a gunshot.
Or something blew.
This dude said start the podcast, and then he gets in a gunfight outside his house.
It's Florida, man.
Bro, how you been?
I've been pretty good.
It's all good, y'all. I'm still alive.
Yeah. You still alive?
Wait, shut the fuck up. Shut
Yo,
the fuck
bro.
up. I'm asking him a question. You don't just interrupt like that.
I don't even know what you talking about.
I don't even know where you sitting at.
How you been, Popo?
I've been pretty good. Last year I actually was in Hawaii for about what was it? How many months?
Yeah.
5 months.
Oh my god.
Came back to New York and now making plans to move to Lower Manhattan.
Okay.
Trying to get out the hood. Operation Golf. Get out the hood.
Damn, bro.
You're not wrong.
That's our monkey here.
How was Hawaii for you?
It was good. There was some issues, but aside from that, everything else was good. It was different because Kanakakai, right? Is very, very small, and there wasn't much for me to really do at all. Like when you said that I was going to the barren wasteland of Hawaii, I didn't know it was gonna be like that barren wasteland.
Oh shit.
Yeah, when 3 hurricanes happened in the span of 4 weeks, I was not prepared for that.
Hey man.
Yeah.
Stop complaining. I go through hurricanes every fucking year.
Yo, son, these are category 4, and there was one category 5 that happened with the volcano.
Yo.
And I was just like, yo, what is going on? And this was all around the time that I was just like, yo, we had the power knocked out. My friend who I was rooming with left me, literally stranded. I was just yeah, that was contributing reason to why I was
with a volcano and a hurricane. Category 5.
I honestly don't know why you went to that island, bro. I haven't heard of it until
it was
you mentioned
free.
it.
Yo, listen, I had the opportunity to have free rent just to look after a child for 4 hours or 6 hours. So I was just and I was and I've been really good friends with the girl who I was moving out just to look after her son.
Friends.
Yeah, friends. There might have been a mutual interest here or there before I went to Hawaii, but that was erased. I became a good father. I was a father figure while I was there.
Damn, you grown.
Yeah,
Dre, do you think you would be a good father, Dre?
Huh?
You think you would be a good father?
I don't know. I can't even think about kids right now.
Bro, you gotta think about it. You're fucking old as shit. You're gonna have kids pretty soon.
Bro, you
pretty
creeping
soon
in. You creeping in too.
bro.
How? You're 2 years younger than me. Shut the fuck up.
Bro, pretty soon you're gonna forget to pull out.
Bro, you're gonna be the one that's gonna get someone pregnant first, though.
I don't think so.
Bro, you already got
you
kids
guys
in the
think?
air.
Who would be one father first? Me or Dre? What do you think, Michael?
I'm not gonna lie. I think you would probably be the father first, Kenny.
Me?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
Because you're gonna go to Germany and have babies, right?
Oh man,
know.
wait, you going to Germany to have babies? Ooh.
You trying to make half babies?
Oh,
I'm trying to
man.
make a Miss Universe baby. You look at Miss
But
Universe
whoever-
2015.
I think Kenny would be a good father,
Filipino,
though. Nah, I think he'll be a good
that's
father,
his
though,
pitch.
Kenny. I think he'd be a
I
good
would
father.
be a good father.
I already think he'll be a good uncle, anyways.
See?
Not saying I don't have a kid. I'm not planning for kids. Just putting it out there, y'all.
You're not planning for kids?
I don't think
when
I'll have a kid
kids,
yet.
I would like to have 6. I would like to be stable and have 6 kids.
Yeah, that's the word. It's called stable. We need to be stable first.
Yeah, you gotta have stable.
Because
Not
kids
stable. I
are.
want to have like first I gotta have fuck you money so that way I can just like
That's
spend time with
stable
my
in a way
kids.
too.
Yeah,
If you have fuck you money, that means you could have all the kids you want.
for real.
I would love my wife to just do whatever she like and like spend time with the kids while
That's
I go to
okay.
work.
Okay, buddy.
You know,
Dang.
I think
that's just a dream. Just cause.
How do we even get into this conversation?
Family,
Oh,
you know?
you, Michael.
yeah, it's because of me and my father duties that I was. My father duties, you know.
Oh, word though.
yeah.
But you learned a lot, I bet.
You're not
Yeah.
a dad. You sure? I mean, you're not a dad in
well,
Hawaii. What about
I-
in New York?
I might be a dad in Korea.
That's,
Oh, this guy.
yo, I don't know. No, but this is the story he told me too.
If you're out there, you're looking for your dad. I don't know. You might hear this like 10 years later. But your dad is here. If you're half African, half Korean, and you're wondering what happened to your dad, just so you know, it's Michael.
wait, hold on. There's a lot of other people who might be half Korean, half African.
No, just blame you. Just send the bill to Michael.
Dang, that's
Send
messed
the
up.
bills.
Yo,
That's messed up for real though.
that's messed up. You trying to make this man lose money?
Yo, for real, like you know, the child support, man. Son, I'm trying to get out the hood.
messed
Y'all
up,
trying to
Kenny.
keep me in it.
That's true, man. So what you
said
doing
it's
now?
Yeah, what you been up to?
Yeah. So nowadays, more so working on a novel, novel series. So that's been like my main thing for this year.
And
Have you met Sasha Grey yet?
Oh, whoa.
No,
What about Tory Black?
no, but I met Eliza Ibarra.
Riley Reid?
No,
Dude,
I heard
you
she's
watch
going through
Riley Reid?
influencers.
Bro, disgrace, man. We're not friends
she's-
anymore.
What?
disgrace.
What do you mean?
Out of all the names I said, you mentioned Riley Reid.
Yeah, because she's with YouTubers a lot.
Yeah.
Why? What's
How'd
wrong? Okay, never mind. I'm not going to get into this.
Have you met her yet? Because you're a YouTuber.
Hell no. I just see her like the other bigger YouTubers that are bigger than me.
Damn, that's why you're in LA a lot.
Nah,
see,
fuck
boy.
that. I'm trying to make money in
Sponsorship.
LA.
Well,
I'm trying to
ask
make
her.
money.
She knows how to make money.
Yeah, but
Obviously.
yo, I'm not trying to do that.
Yo, I mean, this is kind of a bad segue, but I have edited for one of these people before.
Edited?
Edited, yeah. I think some people. I said this on Twitter actually. Like I think it was like last year.
What?
But I was editing for this Dominatrix.
Okay.
Bro, what is that?
Yo, you don't know what a dominatrix is?
You don't know what a Dominatrix is?
Yo,
I'm
I'll-
a virgin. I don't know what a dominatrix
Bro,
is.
I'll
Is
hire
that when
one
you
for
use
you.
leash? Is that
For
when
your-
you
no,
use like a leash?
Yeah, for your birthday, I'll hire one for you.
Bro, it sounds like Avengers. Yo, have you seen Dominatrix?
I
the
bet you if you
Endgame?
pay her enough, she'll make it like Avengers.
Yo, for real.
It sounds like the Wonder Woman or Batman or something, like another superhero.
No, they can be a Batman.
They could be your
am
Batman. They could be your
The
Catwoman too.
Dominatrix.
Yeah.
Call me
more
the
so Catwoman.
Dominatrix. It's like a 2019 Power Ranger. We are the Dominatrix.
Oh my god.
Dude, that
Oh
sounds like
my
a fucking
God.
K-pop group, dude. We are
Yo.
Dominatrix fighting.
Is that not
Yo,
a K-pop group in the past?
I hope not. I can only
Bro.
imagine.
Yo, that would be weird.
Yeah.
Dominatrix, bro, that's a cool name. I think I'd name my kid that. Dominatrix.
Gonna become Dietrich.
Dude, that's a cool ass name.
Dietrix, basically.
Yeah, Dietrich.
That's Dietrich's real name. Yo, I randomly saw Dietrich at like a Eric Nam show.
Oh shit.
He was trying to hide. You know he's bald?
Yo, I was looking at him on this this new dance show, And I was looking at, he's aged a lot.
Yo, he aged.
Well, I gotta see that dude, man. I remember he had hair. He had the coolest like highlights.
Yeah, but them highlights probably affected it really bad.
It made the coolest videos.
When he was part of Quest Crew and everything.
Oh,
bro, that was the
Quest Dance Crew.
Man, that thing makes me feel old.
Yeah, dude, same. Because none of y'all, the new kids probably don't even know about that.
Yeah, they don't know about ABDC.
Oh my god.
I gotta say, ABDC had a big impact on the current K-pop choreo.
Oh,
yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
I think in dance in general, I mean.
Yeah, in dance in general, they impact the whole world.
Jabberwockies, freaking Quest Crew.
That was a
Super
good
Crew as well.
times.
I don't know.
Super Crew as well.
Crew.
Yep.
Dang,
that's so cool, man.
Take it all the way back, man. That was
crazy.
My show.
This podcast.
It seems like it was only yesterday.
Jabberwockies.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I used to keep up with it. Like I used to support every group.
Same.
I just didn't vote it.
Man, I was voting. Son.
Oh shit, you were?
Yeah, I was voting. Son. I was there.
Yeah, I was there too. Because they had groups from Hawaii too. Bro, you know what's my favorite? I remember the Fanny Pack crew.
Oh man, they did the Misty Elliott song too, I believe.
Yeah, they were so they were just so weird and funky with it. Like they had that old school creative vibe, you know. Like you didn't know what they were gonna do, but it was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the proper term. Too. Yeah.
Damn, what's the group that Chachi Gonzalez?
I was about to bring that up, yo. Chachi, I was like, who's Chachi? It's I Am Me.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that was so sick.
They were one of my that's my favorite group. I think that came out of the
word?
outside of Quest, outside of Jabberwockies and Quest Crew. Those are like my top three.
Yeah. It was hard to keep up after that.
Yeah, same.
Because it was so saturated. Everybody was so good to the point where it's like there's no point in.
This is like everybody from LA and shit.
Yeah, everybody's so cool.
Every West Coast was good.
That reminds me of like K-pop reactions, right?
Okay.
You guys were so cool back then, man.
The segue.
I was like, man.
And now it's all saturated,
seriously,
right?
You're the
saturated.
Yeah. Would you say pioneers?
In a way, I guess.
Because you made it like super popular. You and Dre made it super popular. You guys were
popping.
Yeah.
It was popping back in the days.
I mean, it was pretty brand new. It's a niche now, but definitely K-pop is hella popular
No, but
now.
before you guys just did it to just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun.
And and like
it's really saturated now.
From my last podcast, Dre, you saw that I was doing my own K-pop content without YouTube. I was just doing it. And so when I came across Popo's channel, the way he would talk about certain groups, I knew he was like a really big fan. Because those groups weren't popular, weren't internet popular.
Like who?
Like,
do you remember?
Carol, they were popping.
I was about to say Cara,
like Tiara, they were popping, but it wasn't like the typical K-pop fan. Yeah, the typical K-pop fan didn't know anything about them. And then when I came across Dre's channel, I was like, oh, when I found out you were Filipino, I was like, oh, that's cool. And I just thought you were super outgoing. I'm like, oh, I can relate to that guy. And I saw Freshly Flip.
Oh yeah, Freshly. Yeah. Shit.
And I like his personality at that time. So it's just like, oh man, somebody people are also doing reactions. Because I started uploading reactions after my friends would record me watching Game of Thrones. And they were like, oh, you should make reaction. Yeah, so it was Game of Thrones season 3 episode 10.
Wait, isn't that the Red Wedding?
Yeah, so every time I watched Game of Thrones, they would record me.
I'm trying to look. What is your oldest one?
It was around July 21.
Your first official reaction is BTS No.
Wow. No, I took a lot of videos down. Sometimes you don't know what they were flagging. So I just took.
Oh, you got you just became.
Yo, I've deleted over 1,000 videos on my YouTube channel. That is crazy.
Y'all. I think both of y'all got hit the hardest.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get hit hard because I still have my channel. When you're talking about career-ending strikes, it was Popo.
Yeah, true. Yeah. That's what I was just like. Yeah, man, this is over.
You know what? They're racist. Cause look at Dre. Dre's still here. Bro,
I don't know what to say to this.
I see. Now I think about it, they flag you, but they didn't flag Dre.
I mean, they hit me, but not strike.
Yeah, no. like it's also because I was doing a lot of the stuff that wasn't in the mainstream, that it was easier for those companies to be like, hey, you know what? Let's claim these videos, because those companies that were claiming my videos got bought out by the larger corporations, like the
basically,
CJs
yeah.
and the what are they now?
Cacao M. I was like, what the hell is this copyright to this day?
Yeah.
Till this day.
Yeah, that's what hurt me. Like, you know, and then like on a personal note, like MBK had a vendetta against me because of the song I sold to them, and I wanted that shit back.
Oh, and, okay. Yeah. T.
What the so they try to like hurt all, like they took down all my Tiara shit before I got them back up.
Bro,
but I was just like, man.
I only got like one strike that really scared me. Not scared me, but it was like a slap on the wrist. It's when like CJ, like E and M, like not music, CJ, E and M struck me. I was like, what? Man. I was like,
they tried
what?
to kill me twice.
I was like, what the hell?
Bro, they tried killing weird videos of mine, like videos that I wouldn't expect. I know the Show Me the Money one, but they would let the others slide, so I'm confused, you know? Like, why this specific video? Does the artist hit me or what?
Bro, I just looked up like your popular video. It's a PPAP.
Bro,
parody.
That's my only not K-pop video.
It's 9 million views though.
I made that at. I didn't even know it was at 9 million. I didn't even know it was at 9 million. The last time I checked, it was at 2 million.
Dude, it's just 9 mil.
Just 9 million, bro.
I made that at 3 in the morning.
Your thumbnail is you deep throating a banana. We were just talking about you deep throating in the last podcast, and look at this.
Oh damn, sorry.
Bro, it's food, man. You don't put food in your throat.
Not like that with a banana. With your eyes rolled back, bro. And dude, there's so much thing. I can see why people would click on this though.
Yeah, they'd be like, yo, man, is this porn?
Hey, Dre, what is your most popular video?
The Taeyang one.
Bro, you never even give me a cut for that.
I did. I did.
I didn't know about monetization before, but now I think about it. How much money you made from that fucking video?
It's at 3 mil.
You took half my video.
Bro, we were collaborating.
And then, no, but I didn't pay attention to this before. Before it's just like, I'll give you this video. I don't care. But now I think about it, bro, my video stopped gaining traction, and that video took off, and he took half my video.
Why it took off,
man, cause I got me a top selfie top, bro.
Yeah, you know. The whole situation was just, looking back, it's a really nice video.
It's okay.
You were getting all the attention, and I'm like, yo, I'm too shy.
You know
I was literally too shy to go, and you told me to say, just
to be fair, you always get me food, so.
Okay.
Now I'm like, man, where's my cut from that video?
Bro, I mean, I take care of you, cuz.
True. It does.
But yeah, I had a question for Michael. Like, you don't like keep up with K-pop really that much though, but you kind of do.
For the last year, to be honest, I didn't keep up with anything in 2018 outside of what Luna was doing.
Okay.
And like, I started with Luna and Dreamcatcher was doing because I was actually speaking to some people from Blackberry Creative for Luna.
Oh, word.
Only on through a mutual friend, like on songs and whatnot. Yeah. If you guys heard of J-Fla, I don't know if you heard of her.
I feel like someone interviewed her, I know, but yeah.
Yeah, because J-Fla was so like when I first saw J-Fla was like in 2014.
Oh.
And that was before like she was doing anything, because she was still starting off YouTube, so she had like 5,000 subscribers. And now she has like almost, I think, 12 million. I think.
J-Fla, okay. It's J-Fla, literally.
Who's that?
J-Fla.
What was her old name?
Oh, just literally J-Fla, J-F-L-A.
Oh, she got 12 million?
I think she has 12 million now.
My God.
Damn, that's cool, man.
Yeah, so, like I was like, yo, this is in 5 years. Like the blow up for her was crazy.
Oh, but she's like cute and she could sing like really well.
Yeah. She was like, cause even when I met her in Korea, like I was introduced to another person, and then but yeah, that's how like the only person I was keeping up with in Korea outside of Bohei, and Minhei from Bohei from Kiss and Cry, and Minhei from Stella. Like that's pretty much those are the only things I was really connected to last year in K-pop. I mean, now I've just started again to look into what's going on with K-pop, but
Yeah.
I see the whole thing going with Sugri. I was like, you know what? Let me like I was just like, Second Generation is dead. I was like, I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna stay. Like I was literally about to make some videos, and K-pop was like, all right, new year, new videos. Sugri happened. All right, deuces.
It's not. This year's been weird.
I swear,
weird.
Popo is like the first African K-pop fan, dude. You made history.
I mean, on YouTube.
That's King Zodi. King Zodi.
Oh, whoa! Bruh.
You're the second. You're the second.
I hope he's good. I hope he's
No,
good.
he's the first African. You're the first African American.
No, he's African American as well. He's
African American.
You should title your video "The First African American Reaction to K-pop." Bro, it's legit though.
Wait, was King Zodi like the first one?
Yeah, King Zodi was the first one because when I started, I saw the first video I ever saw was King Zodi's reaction to Kara Pandora, and then you had a reaction to Kara Pandora, Dre.
Wow.
And then that's when I started. After that, I saw you two, and then I was reviewing K-dramas on my gaming channel.
Yeah.
At that time, and then I was just said, "Oh, Kara's having a comeback," and then that's when Pandora dropped. Yeah. Man.
Is that Pandora?
That was in 2012. At that. That was Mr. though.
That was Mr.
Yeah.
Bro,
actually, no, that wasn't even Mr. That was Step. Because he was like, la 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 la. Yeah, that was Step.
Bro, like the hip movement. Oh my god! Every time I watch that, dude, I'm like,
that's like one of my favorite music videos.
Yeah.
I miss him. Second generation fam.
So, what you think about K-pop now?
K-pop is definitely like
it's weird.
Is it considered mainstream?
You know what's funny? Because all the three of us was always talking about, what happened if K-pop goes mainstream? And I remember the people in our comment sections like K-pop would never go mainstream.
Yeah, fuck
Here
them.
we are. We got so much hate every single time we talked about K-pop going mainstream. And now here we are. K-pop
I know it's crazy to think about because we did have conversation.
We talk about it when no one gives a shit.
Popular.
We're weirdos. No one give a shit about us, man.
For real.
Dude, we're fucking losers, man.
Okay,
nobody give a shit about us,
bro.
Now I think about it, my friends. Man, fuck you all, man. People that used to hit on me for like K-pop, fuck you guys, man. It's like, why you listen to Ching Chang Chang Chang? Fuck you, I listen to what I like. Now what you listening to, you hear BTS on the radio, bitch.
You got a point. Because, yes,
dude, that pissed me off, man.
Weird at. For sure.
I was a weirdo, but people thought they were like, man, you like those guys dancing? You're fucking gay, Kenny. No, fuck you, man. That's cool.
Yeah, now it's super cool. Used to get.
Now it's mainstream.
That was our days, man.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, damn, you popping up, but I'm like, yo, you got a point there. Like, because it seems like that's how it goes, though. It always goes that way. People used to make fun of anime nerds.
People used to unfriend me on Facebook, and they're like, what the fuck you doing? Why are you listening to this music? Or why you a fanboy of these guys, man? Like, fuck you, I'll fuck you up. And I'm listening to good music.
Damn, it's like you had this pented up. No, but you're right. You're right. Like, comic book nerds were made fun of, but now it's like a mainstream thing, and everybody's wearing a freaking Superman shirt or Batman shirt. Anime is becoming huge, like in hype beast shit. Adidas and Dragon Ball Z thing, like for real, like it's becoming a norm. K-pop is becoming a norm too.
We're ahead of our time, man. I had Pikachu everything.
Yeah, same. I was into anime.
Yu Yu Hakusho everything.
Comic books on my fucking wall. Like, damn, you total nerd. Man, sorry, I have to go on a fucking rant, man. Like, why
I know. I was
wearing
like, damn.
Pikachu? Why you have Pikachu pills? Fuck you, bitch! You're playing Pokemon Go! You're fucking buying everything Pokemon now! You're buying fucking Dragon Ball Z shoes!
Yo, but he do got a point. He do got a point.
Yo, Kenny.
He really got a point because people really do... they're Pokemon fans now, or like they're
now you suck. Now you want to suck Goku's dick.
Okay.
Shit.
Damn, you had that. I think it's the first time he went off. Got triggered.
Yo, I mean, but you think about it, like when a lot of the topics that we talk about and engage with in K-pop. All those topics that people really didn't want us to talk about because there was this, hey man, just do reactions. We don't want you to talk about anything else. And I just look at this year in K-pop especially.
Yeah.
I mean, last year I can say, actually, the year that I feel that K-pop became clout pop where it just, you know, that's what I look at it is 2017. I think 2017 was the real big change because that's also the year that BTS was also beginning on the breakout.
Yeah, the BBMAS.
And then and I feel like right after that, that's where it definitely became clout pop because I'm not shading any new reactioners or anything like that. But a lot of people just started to do K-pop just for views and monetization. Of course, you know, you got CJ and, you know, 1DK and all these other people that are playing videos, but you know, it's just, I don't know, even though I haven't listened to a lot of the music nowadays, I mean, when I stopped listening to it, it was when everybody and their mother was doing Tropical House.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing Tropical House, yeah?
Yeah, like I love Card, but it was just felt like every group was doing Tropical House.
I just want Card to do a different genre. That's why I'm just, you know, like they could probably kill R&B and hip hop, but I'm like, still doing Tropical House.
You know what problem is that? It's not the artist, it's not the group, it's the producers.
It's the management too.
Yeah, like you guys gotta switch it up. I'm sorry, but the last Boom Boom, it was like lit, but the progression. The way it was executed, it was amazing. Card did a really good job, but like the whole production side and
you mean music wise?
Music wise, it was
because the music video was pretty lit. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, that was dope.
Yeah, the music video was lit.
Everything was good, but I'm talking about like whoever like wrote the song and stuff. Like, man,
I got what you mean.
You gotta. I want to see something.
I just want to see something different, for sure.
Yeah, because you go from Nana, it was so beautiful. And now it's almost like, oh, what is a popular group doing, right? Let's do that.
I mean, it's like what's trendy, basically.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's business, but at the same
everybody's
time,
doing the well.
Yeah.
There's a balance. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everybody in 2018 was trying to share the wealth of Tropical House. Like, I was just listening to group after group after group after group. I'm just
it was cool. I mean, I was like, oh, it's different. It was like they did like Caribbean stuff. They're now doing like more weirder beat vibe now.
Yeah.
People still do trap, of course.
Yeah, trap is still gonna be popular.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I think everything is coming back to more pop fused with other elements.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if you heard the new BTS song, Boy With Love with Halsey.
Yes.
That is like a good song.
I actually really enjoyed that song.
See, you enjoyed it. I feel okay. It makes me feel better because I enjoyed that song too.
I agree with you too. You didn't feel like this.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm like, this is actually pretty good.
It felt it's like a perfect pop song with Halsey's voice and BTS's voice. It just felt like a good collab.
It's the progression too. It's like you don't need to a good song. You don't really need to have the words there. It's just like the progression.
I just wanted more Halsey though.
Chords is just amazing, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'll hear that song when I wake up or while I'm using the bathroom.
But yo, Michael, did you expect BTS to be this big?
Honestly, no.
I don't think anyone really did.
And I
knew they were talented, but like
big, like
they blew up. Like I went to their last concert, and they on that Drake money, like production value concert. Like
I haven't been to a K-pop concert in a while.
Yo,
hey, you know what?
I think because I worked with Jesse I think that was my last concert, the one I worked with Jesse.
Okay,
that's not a K-pop concert. That's more like
technically, yeah. If we're talking about K-pop concert, then it would have been K-Con before I juiced this on them. Actually, it was that panel after the gaming panel.
Oh word, yeah. Oh damn, that's a while back.
Yeah, in 2017. Literally, yeah. Cause K-Con,
Okay.
Yo, K-Con invited me. Thank you, man. That's gonna be an amazing place. I'm so excited for the concerts. I can't wait to buy the tickets.
Wait, what are you talking about in the past?
Wait.
No, because K-Con invited me.
Are you talking about now?
Now.
You excited to go again?
They invited me, so I'm excited to go. I hope everybody go.
Okay, buddy.
Shout out to CJ.
See what you doing.
Yo.
Okay.
Yo.
I feel it.
I get what you doing. Hey, but we should definitely hit up. I want to go to Anime Expo. I'm not gonna go this year though.
Man. If y'all are able to go next year, let me know.
Yo, I want to dress up.
Yeah.
I love I recently cosplayed as the Saiyan Man. Man, that was so fun because
Great save, man.
Great sayer, man.
Yeah, man. Next year I wanna go as like Sephiroth or something.
Sephiroth?
Yeah,
Sephiroth.
dude, Final Fantasy VII is coming out, man.
Yo, next year is going to be so ridiculous
God.
gaming wise, bro.
Yo, I heard it's coming out in episodes though. Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, that's on like downfall. But I guess.
But we get like 4 full games though. I mean, the first game is gonna be 2 discs as it is.
I'm all down for like the remakes because I played that Resident Evil 2 remake. That shit was nice. And now
Dre,
this remake for Final Fantasy. Oh, I thought you were gonna.
You could be Tifa.
I could be Tifa. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could be Tifa.
Bro, she's a baddie. You know she's a baddie.
I guess I'm a baddie
because
now.
you know in the PlayStation graphics she was still a baddie.
Yeah.
That
Even
Lego.
though she was blocks.
Yeah. Like you can tell they were trying so hard. Let's make this a baddie. And the way they shape the blocks, you can tell.
Yeah, for real.
But now the
People
graphics,
were mad,
my god.
though.
How come?
People are still mad because they feel that her tits aren't as big as they were before. Even though they were blocks.
Man, that's all they could do. Like, man, we really don't know what to do with her, but let's put titties on her. All right.
What the hell? I just stepped out for a second. Let's just put titties on her. All right.
Yeah, we're talking about Tifa because people were mad about her redesign. Even though I mean, there's a very few people who are mad. I think she's small.
I didn't even notice.
Cute. Yeah. But this is her before Advent Children, so a lot of people forget.
Oh word, Advent Children.
That's why they're she's still like not a child, but
now it's like an action RPG basically.
Yes.
No turn based. Oh,
yes,
word.
technically no turn based. The ATB system kind of puts it in a way, but it is action art. It's like think of a much darker Kingdom Hearts.
Okay,
better than 3.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. Yeah,
I can't wait for that too. I saw some of the games coming out for E3. I think Final Fantasy was the one I was the most excited about.
And Halo.
Oh yeah, Halo.
Yeah.
But I was like,
man.
Cyberpunk looks lit.
Yo,
Like fuck! It looks like basically a futuristic GTA.
Yeah.
In a way. Yeah, you gotta check out that trailer, bro.
You gotta check out Cyberpunk, man. Like that's the game. That might be game of the year.
That might be.
It's crazy because Final Fantasy is coming out in March.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk is coming out in April, but Watch Dogs 2 or is it Watch Dogs 3? If I don't know if you guys saw that trailer, but that I might actually play that game. Because,
word. I wasn't into Watch Dogs.
You can
though.
play. They changed the gameplay entirely because you can play as anybody in the world.
Oh yeah.
That's the whole gimmick. So.
But let's see. Yeah. And the Halo one. The only thing I don't know. After
What?
Bungie left.
Speak with your fucking chest, bro. Don't
Yeah, I
doubt
just said
yourself.
it. Motherfucker, I just said it. After Bungie left, it kind of like went
Yeah. See, you know. 343 took over, and
I
they're
forgot
trying to
who-
go
yeah.
back, man.
Yeah.
They tried too hard to be like Call of Duty, bro. The reason why people love the game is because it's straight skills. If people suck, they're gonna quit the game, of course. And so they went so far to try and make it like the other games that it wasn't Halo anymore. The thing I like about Halo 3 is if somebody shoot you from the back, you can turn around and outgun the guy. And it was all about like the physics of the game, like where to throw the grenade, where to bounce it. Not like what special effects you have, like the shitty games like Fortnite. Who plays that stupid shit, man?
I haven't tried. I tried it once and I was like, nah, that's not for me.
Yo, man, I loaded the screen and I was like, what the fuck is going on? I died and I uninstalled. That was it.
Unless you're 10 years old, you shouldn't be playing that. Unless you're like younger than 15, you shouldn't play that stupid ass
Have you
game.
tried Overwatch, Michael?
Yeah, it's another game I suck at. I'm terribly bad at FPSs.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just I just suck at shooting games.
Unless
they're like first person like action games or like a Resident Evil and whatnot.
Yeah.
But in terms of like team games, it's like I could take the time to learn them, but at the same time, they're just like the other action RPG games or fighting games.
I feel you. I got you.
These new games though, they give me a headache. There's so much going on. You're shooting,
Bro,
you're
you just can't
aiming,
keep
you
up.
got a special effect, like what? And you're running, you're dashing, like bro.
I bet you the same thing's gonna happen with this new Halo game, and then you're like, I can't keep up.
Well, then that's life.
You're right.
Bro,
That's true.
when that happens, I'm probably gonna have kids by then,
2020?
and I'll be
Yeah, for like you about to get to work now,
bro.
Man, you should just start.
I'm getting old to the point where I'm like, I walk my
pass out
dogs every
randomly?
afternoon. I walk my dogs every afternoon. I fucking take time off social media
Okay.
just because it's healthy, like
Yeah.
not
It's
carrying
true.
my phone. I do like the most basic shit and it makes me happy. I'm thinking like, holy shit, I'm getting old. Like,
I don't think that's you getting old.
who
That's
is
just
this guy, man?
that's
and I'm-
just
Adulting.
I think so.
just maturing.
And like I just enjoy what I have. Before it
Yeah.
was like, man, I like that girl. I want to talk to that person, or like just I want to travel there. Now it's just like I just appreciate people around me. Like
But what about you, Michael? What led you to just do novels? I mean, you've always been into anime, but
Yeah. So before I even got into K-pop, like, cause this was all of this these past 6 years doing K-pop YouTubing
yeah.
was not at all what I planned. Originally, I was into K-dramas, and that's why I was reviewing. And I was only watching K-dramas to get more ideas to write my own, like screenplays, just seeing other forms of media. And that's why I got into K-dramas, also through my ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
And, yeah, it's just like after 2016, or should I say more so after 2017 KCON, that's where I just took a long, hard look as like, yo, what the hell am I doing with my life? Pretty
Okay.
much.
Yeah.
And then it came to a point where I just didn't really want to do YouTube that much at all. And so that's why I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna take some time away from YouTube to figure out what I wanted to do. And I mean, I made comebacks here and there and whatnot, but I was just half interested in it. And so I decided to really clamp down on writing my novel.
Okay.
Starting last year. And I mean, more so like I've had the ideas since I was in college, but I had all these ideas, but just the execution and putting them together pretty much was always the hard part, the follow through. And so this last year and the beginning of this year I decided that it's time for me to actually follow through with the goals, because I mean I'm always spreading myself thin with a lot of projects.
Yeah.
Everything I was trying to do with the whole concert stuff. And to the point where I just like, the whole soul wave, the whole godlike stuff, I was just like, you know what? I shut all that down, because, not for nothing, a lot of people who I was working with on, some of the teams, they didn't, it's just when only one or two people are putting in work and the others aren't doing anything just to reap the benefits, then it's just like, why am I killing myself for that? And so I was like, if I'm going to kill myself for anything, then I'm going to kill myself to put out my novel or my screenplays. Because that, at the end of the day, that's what my life goal was, to write a screenplay, to write novels. And so that's what I got back to. I mean, I love I love cinematography. I love, filming.
that's what's hard when you're an artist. You want to do everything, but sometimes you gotta go where your heart really belongs.
Your
Kind of like
passion is, yeah.
I love being in front of the camera. I love being behind the camera. I love thinking of ideas. But man, writing lyrics and just like recording and singing, it's my thing. It's what I do. It's what I want to do when I'm dying. Like, oh yeah, that was a good life.
And then same thing with
that's
you.
For me, that's for me, that's what it was. Like I went back to gaming because it was a form of money that I know I can always fall back on and always do competitions. That's like, I went to do Hearthstone again. And then picked up Magic the Gathering, because Magic the Gathering is a game that's been out for years, and their program just got even better. So it's like a game that I know I can go to, like, hey, if I want to make some money, I can go to like this competition that's gonna have like $100,000 prize or $1 million prize and compete in that. And maybe not win, but I can still sell the cards, because it just works like a regular stock market. These cards have prices and everything. So I mean, I went back to gaming for financials, because it's kind of funny to say, hey, you're playing a card game that's really volatile, but I was just more confident that I know, and like in all card games, it's just pretty much the studying and researching, and then just playing the game, and card games were always my niche, so I just went back to that, and through all of that, I just say, what, it's time to finally put the time in to write my novels and work on the screenplay. I'm about to be 30, and I'm like,
bro, you're gonna be 30?
Yeah, next month.
Damn, we're getting old, bro.
Bro, I'm about to be 29.
At this rate, I don't know, man. It's like a part of me,
you don't know.
I don't really think about it, but in the back of my head, like, man, the next person you get with, that's probably your wife.
Not really.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I see what you mean.
No, but
the last girl who I thought was, I mean, Dre, you met her. Yeah, that didn't work out with me.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Dre?
Yeah.
From yeah. I mean, I would like that to happen, but you never know. I mean, for me, it's just like I've had some ridiculous relationships, including just before I even went to Hawaii. Like I went on a Tinder date.
This guy went on like
oh
5
my
or
god. Yo, explain the Tinder date. I don't know if Kenny knows.
Oh man, all right, yo, Kenny, I had this Tinder date, right? That turned off until like 4 dates afterwards, before I went to Hawaii with this girl who turned out to be a dominatrix. So this is how I got into the whole like this is
she had superpowers.
Okay, buddy.
No, but
Yo, Michael.
Yeah, it's like
Michael.
the 5-year-old. Yeah.
How did she approach you, Michael? You believe in the Illuminati? Where I'm a dominatrix.
No, bro.
no.
Where's this going?
Oh man, but not like yo, she was really cool. She was cool.
What
people.
the fuck
I
is a
didn't know her.
dominatrix, bro?
Are you serious?
You really don't know? Are you trolling?
Bro, I don't know what that is, man. I'm not that advanced.
Bro, don't worry. I'll hire
Doggy
one for your
style
birthday.
missionaries. That's all I know.
Type in dominatrix.
Oh, you
right
suck
now.
dick?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Like it's like I don't know anything else, man.
Damn.
Yo, Kenny.
I don't know if you're
I
trolling.
didn't know you were this pure.
Dude, I'm pure, man.
Bro, you were just talking about touching WD.
Yeah, so
dominatrix.
Tinder date turned it out to a dominatrix, and I mean, she was all cool with everything. I mean, for me, this was the first date, like type of thing with somebody who was into this world, the BDSM world or whatnot.
Okay.
I know what the BDSM is.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. So dominatrix is basically someone or a woman who basically she dominates you, or she's in a dominating position, and you let it happen.
And you're into that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So she pretty much takes control, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it was. But like, this was the whole weird thing for me, because I'm like, I haven't been with somebody who was into BDSM or anything like that, right? So I was curious.
Did she tie you up, bro?
Wait. Let's hold on. I'm gonna get to the whole story.
Shit, I'm excited.
I'm not gonna get to the whole story.
Wait. Episode 1. Michael
Dominatrix
enters to dominatrix.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
Enters the dominatrix. Oh my god. But yeah, I'll skip some details. But yeah, we at the dinner. I asked her, okay, what the dominatrix do, and then she was like, "Do you want to engage?" And I was like, "What do you mean by engage?"
What?
And then I was like, she was like, "Yeah, engage." She was like, and then I was like, "You know what? Sure, let's do this, right?" And so, I mean, this is at the dinner table. So this we categorize as public domination, right?
Oh shit!
Wait, what the fuck is this shit, bro?
Wait, hold on, right? So the waitress comes, right? We're about to order food. I'm about to order my food, and then she was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm about to order food." She was like, "No, you're not." I was like, "Why not?" And then she's like, "Toilets don't speak."
Oh
and I'm
my
like,
god!
Yo, I said the same. I was looking at her.
What?
I was like,
That's what dominatrix do, Kenny.
Toilets don't speak? What did she say? I set my trap card.
Yo, so when I was like, wait, so she said toilets don't speak, and the waitress just looked at both of us like, yo, what is going on? And then like she was like, I said, wait, hold on, I didn't know we were engaging like right now. Like I didn't like when you mean engaged, I didn't know you were engaging like right now. And so the waitress was like looking at me like, yo, okay, I into some freaky shit. And then she was like, yeah, you're my toilet, you don't speak. Oh. And I was just like,
shit! I'm gonna get a dessert.
I don't know if you want that dessert. But
Toilets don't speak. Damn.
That's some weird shit.
Yo, son. So that I was taken aback by that, right?
You don't fucking eat my butthole, Michael.
Yo, this man.
Yo, this boy.
The waitress is like, man, I remember somebody said that to me before. they were shook too, right? They had flashbacks.
So what happened afterwards, Michael?
Yeah, so after that, like, we go to this club. Like, she was like, oh, let's go to this club. But it was like a BDSM club.
Oh my god.
All right, sure. So we went to the BDSM club, and there was mad people, like, mad dudes in chains and mad girls in chains. Like, I'm talking about dog collars and all this shit.
Mad toilets.
Sure.
Yeah. And so she was like, "Hey, do you want to play Dom Pong?" And I was like, "The fuck is that?" So I was like, "What is Dom Pong?" She was like, "Well, she said it's just like beer pong, but the winner becomes the dom, and they ask their sub to do whatever they want." So basically, it's beer pong with stipulations of the winner becomes the dom for this night or what relationship, whatever it was for this date, right? And so we played beer pong, and I wasn't losing. Okay. I almost lost, but I wasn't losing. Okay. Right. So I won, and then she was like, "All right, well now you're the dom, so you can ask me to do whatever you want." And I was just like, I don't know what to do.
Bitch, you my toilet now. Toilet don't fucking ask me what to do.
Okay, we know what Kenny's gonna do when he's in this situation.
Yeah, and then she's like, it's funny 'cause I put this all on Facebook too. She was like, "Yo, I was like, I don't know what to do. I had never had this power before. Like, yo, this is new to me."
The dom
and
power.
So then she was just like, "All right, well, I have to use the bathroom." And I was like, "Well," I said, "No, you can't use the bathroom." Oh. And then she was like, "Oh, really?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Well, I can either pee here or I can pee in the bathroom." What? I was like, "What?"
Oh, shit.
And she was dead ass. Like, she was literally about to piss on the floor right there. Like, I was just like, yo, this is a lot right now.
It's a lot taken right now.
It's a lot. Wait, hold on. It gets crazier because then I was like, you know what? All right, go ahead, use the bathroom and whatnot. And then she was like, oh. And so she crawls on all fours to go to the bathroom. Right? What? I'm just like, oh, she is real into this right now.
Bro, what drug she was on?
No drug.
Yo, it must have been the CBD.
Yo, set. All I know is that after this, like, she goes use the bathroom, and then we're having a few more drinks and whatnot. I'm not really drinking because alcohol, right? Yeah. And diabetes, but yeah. Then we leave from there, and then she was like, "Do you want to come over to my house, or you want to check out my dungeon?" And I was just like, "Wait, what?" I said, "Wait, you have a dungeon?" And I'm just like, you know what? I asked her. I said, "Listen, man, I don't know about the dungeon. The house sounds cool or whatnot." I mean, I said, this is really weird, but at the end of the day, this is a Tinder date. So we all know what Tinder is used for, right? Mm-hmm. Pretty much. So I go over to her house, right?
Wait,
and I go to see.
What did she say? You want to come to my dungeon? I'm a dark type Pokemon. And my strength comes from the dungeon.
You're mine.
Yeah, this is Kenny right now. Yo, so I go to her house, right? And her dungeon, I must say, like, it has been like state of the art because I never seen so many whips. Oh my god. So many like chains and whatnot. But this is pretty much. I mean, she makes her work as a dominatrix. Like, she's a professional dominatrix and whatnot.
Holy shit.
And then I'm just like, so that, I mean, everything is winding down. And then she was like, "Oh, I want to do I gotta do my homework, so I hope you don't mind." And I was like, "No, I don't mind." And then she was like, "Do you want to help me out?" I was like, "Sure." And so I was just like, "What is it?" Like, cause I mean, she's like, our age difference was 5 years, so she's 24. She's trying to get her PhD, right, in psychology. Okay. And the night ends.
Nah, man, she's just trying to get her BBC.
Like, wait, hold on. She said, she was like, "I need to do my homework. Do you help me out?" I was like, "Sure." I don't really know what I can help with. And then she was like, "You could be my chair." Ooh. And I was just like, "I could be your what?" She was like, "Well," she said, "I don't think you're ready to be my toilet, so you could be my chair." I was just like,
what the fuck?
Oh, I see how this is going. Yeah. That was a really really interesting day.
Yo, did you record it?
What? Record what?
Okay, but listen, you trying to get information out.
Yo, what's your Snapchat? You still have it on Snapchat?
This man Snapchat.
Yo,
wait, no. What? Here's the craziest part of the entire thing. God. Right? She had a viral video.
Oh, wait, what's her name? Let me look this shit up.
Yeah.
Dre, do you know her?
No, I feel like I've seen the video.
Your cousin? That's your fucking cousin?
Oh my god.
No one said this shit.
Like, it's my cousin.
This man. No, when I heard you were gonna share Tinder story, I did not expect this.
Oh, you didn't expect this one.
I thought you were gonna talk about the one that was trying to get my number.
Oh yeah. There was that. Yeah, there was that one. But
that was random as hell.
Bro, I'm sweating right now. Like when you told me about that, it was like listening to a horror movie. Like I could hear my own background music. Like, oh shit, I'm stepping into this fucking dungeon. And then she asked me to be a chair. I'm like, damn. Like I put myself in your position, and that shit was tense, man.
Yo, is it this girl? Hold up, I'm gonna put on this Discord.
I lost calories listening to your story.
Yo, Kenny. No, is this her?
Yeah.
It depends.
Yo, she gonna make you wear Depends or some shit. I don't know.
Bro. See, I'm not really. I know I'm the shit, but I'm not ready to be the toilet.
Okay. This dude got jokes.
This man got jokes right now.
Bro, I don't even know
Calling
how
me
to
a
even
fucking
continue
toilet,
after
bitch?
this.
What'd you say?
That's what. Yo, that's literally what dominatrix jobs are. I mean, but when you think about
that's
it,
what
like,
they have to do. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That.
you know, like for her, that's what her whole psychology major was about as well, and like with sex work and all that other stuff.
Oh
I
my
mean, I've
God.
edited, like I said, like I earlier talked about, like I edited for a dominatrix, a different one, and she was doing fandom porn, and you know,
Bro.
yeah,
Bro.
yeah,
We could go on and on with this shit.
yeah.
Oh my God. Yo, do you still play Yu-Gi-Oh or not? Not anymore.
Nah, I moved on from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
Bro, Yu-Gi-Oh
bet.
was fun, but it got so complicating with the scales and
Yeah,
shit.
with
Like, what the fuck are you guys doing,
the
bro?
link summoning.
That was some dominatrix shit.
Okay. We just
Yo,
taught this
Eddie.
man a new.
This man's like,
Yo,
this
you
is a
really
whole
are
new world.
innocent. I really think.
Bro, you're making me curious. You know, during KCON week, you're gonna be like, yo, where's Ken?
Bro,
So, Michael-
I'm gonna buy you a dominatrix for your birthday. I'm gonna hire one.
I might start a
Yo,
dominatrix.
I mean, we gonna have a dominatrix for Anime Expo.
Okay.
dominatrix panel. So used to being the dominant person, but I didn't know how much I enjoyed the dominatrix.
Dude, you look what you did. It's your fault.
Kenny is forever corrupted right
Bro,
now.
I'm a curious
No, I did not
person.
know. I know, but I didn't know you didn't know about this. I thought
Shit,
you were
I
trolling.
told you when I say I'm innocent, I'm fucking innocent.
Shit.
Just because I think boobs are nice, that doesn't mean I'm not innocent.
I guess that makes you even more innocent. The fact that you just said that.
Yeah.
So, I know Kenny. You use Tinder a bit.
No.
Damn, you shut that down fast.
Dude, I'm still
Literally,
sweating.
this whole podcast.
I'm sweating
was a
right
rant
now.
about K-pop. Yo, I'm low-key sweating too.
We went from
Like-
K-pop to dominatrix. Holy shit, bro. Thank you, Pinoy and Half listeners. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast with Mr. Popo, Mr. Dominatrix.
Okay.
Oh my
And please like, comment, share, subscribe, follow us on Instagram. And Michael, what is your handle right now?
We can put it in the description though
yeah.
too.
Yeah, we're gonna put in the
God.
description.
Omnipotent user.
Omnipotent.
All right, bet.
And if you're a dominatrix out there, I'm still curious about it. So please educate me.
Yo, for real, come onto our podcast. We're kind of curious.
Yeah, that's why. And you know,
All right, yeah.
we'll see you guys next time. We love you all. Peace.